gigantic sucker. Part of the reason corporate America has been brought to heel by the communists is he was the only one who cared enough to attack corporate America. The right loves to be, look, this has been Nikki Haley, thank you for this. This has been the philosophy of the right for as long as I can remember.
Well, I know when you met with Larry Fink. Did you have a chance to bring up BlackRock in the past as a big supporter of ESG, which has been very criticized, heavily criticized by Republicans? Are you concerned about that policy?
Again, I'll do what I did in South Carolina. I've partnered with my business. I use them as a resource. One, they hire people that we need to hire. They help us with our economy. But I also shared in South Carolina with my businesses the threats, the issues, the keys that we needed. It's about heavy communication. You want your businesses to be successful, but we also want to focus on the national security of our country, and we want to make sure that we get America back.
We partnered with our business. Help. As soon as your business declares itself to be my enemy, then I will treat you as if you're an enemy. That was the point I was trying to make earlier about this. This thing is not bad. This thing is evil. They are attacking the children of this nation. They are attempting to break and destroy the children of this nation. That is an evil organization, and I will treat them as if they're an enemy. They most definitely think I am an enemy. Those enemies we are. It's not a source. It's not something to be admired if you don't have enemies, or if you don't treat your enemies as if they're enemies. That's not something to be admired at all. Now, we do also have to patronize companies that are our friends. When I tell you to go buy my towels from my business, it's not only because they are the greatest friggin' towels, they are. It's not even because they're 50% off right now. It's not that. Mike Lindell, My Pillow, they've spent a fortune engaging in politics on our behalf, on your behalf, on my behalf. I like shopping there. I like when we go put in a My Pillow order, which we put in a My Pillow order every 6 months in my house. We get a hold of friends, family, extended family. Who wants something for My Pillow? I like spending my money there. Don't spend your money there. Listen, you need towels? Is that something you need? You don't need them, a lot of it. You could use some towels. $29.98, you get a 6-piece towel set right now from My Pillow. $20 more gets you a designer premium line. There's no other reason than to say thank you. MyPillow.com, promo code Jesse, and now through December 12th, free shipping. No minimum spend required. How about that? MyPillow.com, promo code Jesse. Jesse, why did you train so much with a handgun? I thought Marines were riflemen. Do Mortarmen not carry rifles? Oh, well, we did there were a couple different reasons I ended up training so much with a handgun. One, yes, eventually it was depending, I won't go into the details of it, you could draw a pistol in mortars as one of your weapons. That was one. Two, remember how I told you they made me go be a cop for a while I was in the Marines? We were always at the range training with our pistols. That's part of the reason why I got so much pistol practice. Three, our company gunny at the time, he was eventually first sergeant, retired sergeant major. In fact, the president's in the show right now, great man. He upped our training significantly before Iraq. He was one of these former spec ops types. He knew what he was doing. He really jacked our training up. All right, I mean, in a good way. He really ratcheted our training up is what I'm trying to say. All right, 2 hours left. Endless questions and fun. Hang on. You'll stay warm and cozy this winter, you need to check on your heating system now. Hi, it's John McGinnis for Sierra Pacific Home and Comfort. And as the winter weather gets into full swing, there's never been a better opportunity to check on your heating and air system. Lucky for you, Sierra Pacific's running a pre-season furnace sale, so you can take advantage of great prices before winter officially comes knocking. Sierra Pacific offers phenomenal customer service and craftsmanship, so call them today at 800-551-3040 or visit SierraPacificHome.com.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money partner, Alliant Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 12-month terms and only $1,000 minimum. And the happiest part? Alliant certificates yield 5.25% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate. Go to happymoney.com/Alliant. That's ALLIANT. And insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 11/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties will apply. And may return on the account. Any monthly withdrawal or transfer will vary.
Armstrong and Getty, weekdays 6 to 10, Sacramento's best talk all day, and iHeart radio station. Talk 650 KFE, Radio CBS News on the hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Tom Foley. The federal state court in Texas has acted on a motion by the Attorney General of the state, Ken Paxton, to prevent a very specific single abortion for medical reasons for Kate Cox of the Dallas area.
A lower court granted her permission to get an abortion, but Paxton appealed to the state Supreme Court, saying she hadn't proved her case satisfies the requirement for a medical emergency exemption to the abortion ban. Cox's attorney says the high court is staying the lower court's ruling until they have more time to consider the case.
That is KHOU-TV's Leah Gradden. This is a Kentucky woman filed a suit there demanding the right to an abortion. Correspondent Jim Priscilla reports.
The lawsuit, which seeks class action status, challenges Kentucky's near total ban on abortion. Amber Duke is with the American Civil Liberties Union.
The case details the severe harm that Jane Doe, who is 8 weeks pregnant, is enduring because the government has denied her access to the care that she needs.
It's the second legal challenge in days to sweeping abortion bans in more than a dozen U.S. states since Roe v. Wade was overturned last year. Jim Priscilla, CBS News.
President Biden was in Las Vegas days after the mass shooting at UNLV there.
Look, I'm not going to rest till we do all we can to prevent more families and more communities from being torn apart by gun violence.
3 members of the UNLV faculty were killed, as was the gunman. In-person finals at the school are canceled. In Michigan, in another high-profile mass shooting case, a 17-year-old has been sentenced to life in prison without the chance of parole. Correspondent Jennifer Kuiper.
Ethan Crumbley fatally shot 4 classmates and wounded 7 others at Oxford High School in Michigan in 2021. He pleaded guilty to 24 charges, including first-degree murder and terrorism. And at a sentencing hearing, Crumbley told those in court,
Any sentence that they ask for, I ask that you do impose it on me, because I want them to be happy, and I want them to feel secure and safe. I do not want them to worry another day. I really am sorry.
the parents of victim Justin Schilling say they are pleased with the sentence, but are not satisfied with Crumbley's apology.
It was a very unanimous feeling that it was insincere.
Crumbley's parents are awaiting trial on involuntary manslaughter charges. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News.
Remember George Santos given the old hole from the House of Representatives a few days back? Well, guess what?
I will have made more money in 7 days than I would have made an entire year in Congress.
He is making personalized messages on the video sharing platform Cameo for $500 a pop. Checking gasoline prices heading into the Christmas holiday, inching down about a penny a day, now averaging $3.19. This is CBS News.
You don't need a job platform, you need a hiring partner. Indeed lets you schedule and conduct virtual interviews, all from one place. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
Hello, this is Coco Padilla from Great Padilla Bail Bonds. With the ongoing movement to eliminate the bail bond profession across this country, you would think lawmakers would understand the unintended consequences of eliminating a person's right to bail. Recently, the County of Los Angeles has been subjected to the use of zero bail, placing a process of releasing everyone from jail except those on a list of violent crimes, as well as a few others, making those people have to see a judge prior to being released. Well, this system is already proving to be a disaster and leaving many people in jail with no ability to bail themselves out. In fact, recently, a professional football player was incarcerated with no ability to bail himself out of jail because of this new zero bail policy. I beg you to understand, eliminating the constitutional right to bail will have an adverse effect on everyone, from those arrested to victims of crime and to our community and public safety. If you ever find yourself in need of calling a bail bondsman, call Great Padilla Bail Bonds at 446-BOND. It's 446-BOND, or find us on the web at PadillaBailBonds.com.
You're standing at a lectern about to accept the Nobel Prize in Physics. The year is 1903. Until now, every Nobel laureate has been a man. Until you. What would a maverick do? Your name is Marie Curie, and what you do next is earn another Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry. No one has ever held 2 Nobel Prizes. Until you. You don't have to be as brilliant as Marie Curie to be a great scientist, and you don't have to be a world-renowned specialist to install a full home generator. Any qualified electrician can manage with the average home. But what if your home isn't average? What if something about your electrical usage is outside the norm? Then you need a maverick. Someone who doesn't just do generator installs, someone who teaches generator installs. That's who we are. Maverick Electric Heating and Air. And you, Madame Curie, are one of us. Visit callamaverick.com.
With the holidays upon us, the increase in traveling, shopping, and connecting online also heightens the need to protect your identity and finances with LifeLock. Identity thieves see this time of year as an opportunity to drain your accounts, open new loans in your name, and damage your financial future. LifeLock detects and alerts you to the threats you might miss on your own. Don't let the busy holiday season catch you off guard. Save up to 25% off your first year with promo code PLAY. LifeLock.com, promo code PLAY.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medication. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens. And it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Broadcasting from the Big Mountain Heating and Air Studios.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me travel side to side. Final hour of the Jesse Kelly Show on an Dr. Johnny Friday. It's weekend time. It's officially the weekend as far as I'm concerned. Let's turn through as many of these bad points as I can get to. I think there's like 100 left. Trying to get to as many as I can. Don't worry, I'm not throwing them away. When you email them, if I don't get to them, I don't throw them away. I leave them in a stack, and I will get to them eventually, all right? Delicate flowers. That's not very nice. What do you suppose is the logic behind not firing back at the Houthis? The satellites, AWACS, and the ships know exactly where in Yemen they originate from. Says I don't care if I say Sammy, he's got a wonderful name, Jesse. Okay, what, Michael? Anyway, in case you're wondering why I keep talking to Michael, Jewish producer Chris is off at his ultrasound right now to say a prayer for his family right now. He's got a new one on the way. That's wonderful. Anyway, why don't we fire back at the Houthis? We have these Houthi rebels in Yemen. They're trying to kill our troops. They're launching drones at our troops. And our ships have these systems where they're defeating some of these drones. They're defeating the drones. And yes, we know where these things came from. We know what's going on. What's going on? Why aren't we firing back? Well, here. And just stay with me for a second. First of all, remember, the modern Democrat is nothing like a Democrat in the 1960s. All right? Your father's Democrats are gone. These Democrats do not ever prioritize foreign enemies. Every waking moment for them is about their domestic enemies. They're worried about the people who are stopping them from tearing this country apart. You are who these people would rather send a carrier group after. You are. I'm sorry if you don't believe that, if you don't agree with that, because it's 100% true. So you would think of Iran. That's our enemy. That's an evil place. They're attacking our troops. That's our enemy. But because Democrats hate our country as much as Iran does, they actually are sympathetic to our enemy. Why do these Democrats like Obama and now Biden, why are they constantly cozying up to people who hate us so much? Because they share that in common. They feel the exact same way. Yeah, Iran, America does suck. So that's part of it. Another part of it is this. These people, especially the Biden administration right now, they're consumed by their poll numbers, by their approval ratings. They know they're deep underwater. They only worry about keeping power. That's all these people ever consider. All they can keeping power and gaining more of it. What they want right now, as far as Israel, Hamas, Iran, Hezbollah, Syria, all these things, what they really want more than anything, not victory for these guys or defeat for these guys, no. They just want everything to calm down and quiet down. This war, this Israel-Hamas war, it has been a nightmare domestically for Democrats. Why? Well, you know the deal. The communist is a demon who wants to destroy everything, but he only gets to do that if you don't figure it out. He needs norms to not figure it out. And when this Israel-Hamas thing kicked up, it started waking up a lot of norms and Democrats in this country to the fact that at least a portion of the Democrat base, they really are just little animals. They're just animals. And it makes Democrats look bad. It's dividing up their domestic coalition. You know, they want to go back to, they just want all this to shut up and go away so they can go back to where we were 5 minutes ago, where 2/3 of American Jews voted Democrat every time, all the American Muslims voted Democrat every time, and they just had a nice coalition thing. But now, everyone's at each other's throat, and it's causing them problems. They want everything to just calm down so the domestic Americans will stop worrying about it. That is why they don't attack the Houthi rebels. It's not because it's tan or anything else. They worry if they attack the Houthi rebels, there will be an escalation from Iran. And Iran will then attack us in a more significant way. That's a completely naive way of thinking. The best way to get Iran to stop attacking us is to go kill a few of them. They'll drop a couple cruise missiles on them and they'll shut up real fast. That's how that mentality works over there. But nevertheless, the Biden administration is paralyzed with fear about their domestic coalition. They need this Israel-Hamas stuff to wrap up so all these terrorists can come home and these things can stop happening. They only think about themselves and their domestic poll numbers. That's why they're firemen. Based on I'm confused about post-election statistics. How do they come up with data regarding different groups as to who voted for who? Like white suburban women voted for Biden. I know they do exit polls, but these are our votes. It's right. It's all everything. All these people voted for this and these people voted for that. It's all done by exit polling. And exit polling is traditionally fairly accurate. You just got to and while yes, some people will hide their votes. Actually, we have questions about that, but it's fairly accurate. Remember, white suburban women voted for Biden. That's a little bit simplistic. It's fun to make fun of women voters. It's just fun. But the truth is, married women vote Republican. You know that? Married women vote Republican. Single women vote Democrat. The problem is the difference between them. I forget what the numbers are. I think it's 55-60% of married women vote Republican. But the number of single women who vote Democrat is staggering. It's something like 80%. And yet, we talked about earlier, when these people speak to the miserable feminist who hates men and hates herself and hates the country, that's their voting base. Single women are the power base of the American Democrats. Without them, that entire party loses all power in the country. They would lose if they lost single women, which they won't, of course. But if they lost the single woman vote, Democrats wouldn't be able to win elections in New York City. That's how big the women vote, the single woman vote is for Democrats. Oh, Michael looked it up. 70%. Yes, 70% of single women vote Democrats. Look, it's another reason, and I want to credit them for the strategy. It's evil, but it's a smart strategy. It's another reason they push feminism so hard. Everyone hates feminism. Everybody.